Well, hello family, friends, and YouTube. Today is April 22nd, and Bluebell has 542 miles on her right now. Temperature outside is 62 degrees. And I thought I would take a little journey because I haven't been posting anything recently. So I thought I would show you a little bit of Tennessee here in bloom. So I decided to go out on Ashland City Highway where you can see a little bit of the country view, and you can see that everything is in bloom. This month will be, on the 28th of this month, will be officially 1 year since I had retired after 38 years of working in my former occupation. And I have had a lot of projects. So kind of keep you posted on some of the things that's been going on. When you retire, your honey to-do list grows. It grows extremely fast, and your motivation isn't what you think it will be. You know, after the first couple months, you feel like you need to take on the world. After a while, you just like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, you say, I'll do it the next day. Before you know it, you become a procrastinating king. Well, my wife and I agreed that part of retirement would be to go ahead and do some remodeling. So I've remodeled the kitchen. That cost a lot more than I thought it would be. Then I went ahead and put up some stuff after remodeling the kitchen. I recarpeted the entire house, so we got that taken care of. I'm in the process right now of, I have a networking little area upstairs in my house that, you know, all the Cat 6 cables throughout the house run through, and all your, you know, internet connectivity and everything. So I decided I was going to remodel that. So I've been expanding that to make it larger, and I guess I'm going to make myself a little office. So that's kind of what's been going on. I have my brother's coming to visit me from New Hampshire next week, so wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get out and post a video of any kind. So I know Robert White kind of said he hadn't heard from me in a little while, so, and he's right. I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done. I haven't been out on the bike, as you can tell, the bike still only got 500 right now. It's 545 miles on it, still brand new. Got my official recall notice that I've been waiting on, and that is the recall. For those of you who are not aware, Honda put out a recall apparently for 2020 and up Honda Gold Wings, possible fuel pump issue. And because I just recently found out it didn't apply to 2018-2019, I have a 2022. So I got my letter that said I needed to immediately bring it in for inspection to see if I need to have the fuel pump replaced, which, as I said in the previous video, that I need to do that anyway, because I don't want to go out on an open road too far away from home without having that issue at least looked at, to make sure that either I am or am not in need of a new fuel pump. So I scheduled Bluebell for an appointment next Monday. So next Monday I will have the issue at least looked at to determine whether or not they need to order me a fuel pump. So we'll learn a little bit more about that when apparently when they check it, they pull off your seat, they just check the top, and they're looking for a specific number or stamp on your fuel pump, and that will tell them whether or not it needs to be replaced. We don't know what they got going here. I guess everybody's merging and it got confused. All right, so I'll be addressing that next Monday. So while my brother's in town, you know, it'll just be one of them moments where we'll have to stop mingling for a little bit while I get that taken care of. They said it shouldn't take no more than an hour to address. Doesn't take an hour to remove a seat and look at the thing, but I don't know. We'll see about the dealership. Maybe they just have a lot of people coming in. But anyway, I will be having my fuel pump inspected this coming Monday. Today's Monday, of course, April 22nd, so it'll be next Monday at 9 in the morning. So we will see where we stand on that. So to give you some other updates, let's see. I will have a video coming out soon once I receive this new jack. I'm sorry, I got hooked on watching tons and tons of videos on this Big Blue, and I contacted a person who just happened to have a Big Blue because I wasn't sure if this was legit. I know there's a lot of scams, especially on Facebook. If you go on Facebook and you see Big Blue motorcycle jack, it's only sold in two places by basically two vendors. There's a vendor in the United States and there's a vendor in the United Kingdom, UK. And of course it comes with a little adapters that you have to get for your specific bike. Then there's some confusion as to whether or not this Big Blue motorcycle jack comes with the adapter for the Honda Goldwing. Well, when I ordered it from UK. It should be in any day now. I think it's being delivered by DHL. I think I have the initials right, but I should have it any day now. I will be putting it together. I did a lot of research on the lift. The lift is more than adequate. It can lift 1,600 and I think 1,650 pounds, so it can basically lift almost 2 Goldwings. But and it puts it up in the air. It puts it almost 3 feet in the air, so that's good for me. My old self trying to work on stuff underneath or anything. But I saw the jack, and yes, it's very expensive. But when I talked to this person, they said they don't know. They know there's a lot of scams out there, and if you're paying anything, you know, anything under $700 or something for that jack, you're likely it's likely a scam. So I got nervous, overly nervous, and I made some phone calls to the guy, or some email messaging back and forth with the guy in the US who does it. He convinced me that he was legit and all that, but I don't know. I'm not saying he's not legit. I'm sure he is, but I felt uncomfortable. And then I researched the company in the United Kingdom, the On Bike, and that is legit. So I wind up purchasing from there. But yes, again, it's once you get the attachment part and the shipping and everything like that, it says free shipping, but they don't tell you that there's a crate fee or whatever that's added to it. So bottom line is, it's a little under $1,000 for this jack. I'll be putting it together, and I'll be giving somewhat of a review on it, at least what I think about it. Again, I'm not a review guy, but I really had trouble finding a lot of information on this jack. I mean, you see the advertisements on it. It's not hard to find the ad. You just look up Big Blue lift, and you'll find tons of ads selling the bike, and you'll see little clips, video clips of it listing Can-Ams, Gold Wings, any kind of bike. That you'll see plenty of, but you don't see too many videos, or basically hardly any videos of somebody in the last year or two actually utilizing that particular jack. Maybe it's because of the expense. You have no trouble finding some videos from 8, 9, 10 years ago, but you don't really see there's a police. You don't really see a lot of videos recently, and I wanted to see something like in the last couple months or something in the last year or two, and every time I turned around it was 11 years ago, 8 years ago. So the jack has been evolving over time. It has been evolving into a different, I guess, a different setup, different generation of jack. So I ordered that, and it's, like I said, it should be here any day now, and then I will be able to give an honest assessment of that, what it is, and is it worth it? I don't know. I just know I needed a jack. I wanted a jack. I saw the jacks that were was it J&S and Harbor Freight jacks, and all these jacks that lift the bike up, you know, a few inches off the ground, maybe a foot. And I know that's more than enough for most, but you know, I kind of want to sit on a stool, be able to roll around in my garage and do some stuff that I'm going to eventually learn about this motorcycle. You know, I'm going to be taking things apart, adjusting things, and again, those of you who watch the channel know my knees aren't great and my age is not great, so I'm not climbing down on no floor. I don't know how Cruise Man does it, but I ain't crawling on the floor on the concrete, just trying to work within an inch off the ground, couple inches off the ground. I'd like to lift it up a little bit so I can see and do stuff. But anyway, that's enough about that. So I will have that video coming out as soon as I get it in. I'm probably just going to put it together, or I might show clips of putting it together. Again, I'm not a video or a product review type person. It's not really what I do. But I want to share information about this jack and what I think of it, and how you know, is it worth the money? And I won't know any of that until I get it, and there's not a lot of people sharing information about it, so I don't know. We're gonna see. Let's see what else is going on. Like I said, I know I haven't posted any videos in a while, again, because I've got a lot going on, and I likely won't post another video until after my brother leaves. You know, when I get that jack, and after my brother visits. He's only visiting for like 4 days, but I'll probably do a video of the jack, putting together the jack, lifting up the Gold Wing. I want to do something with it. I want to be lifting it without the traction dynamic engine guard, and then I want to do a video of lifting it with the engine guard. I just want to see the differences. There's a little spot they show where, of course, the left side of the jack goes under your center stand support, and then the right side, that's the tricky part. You know, where does it go? And it shows a little spot right before this little hollow tube. I don't know about all that. I will follow the instructions and do it just like that. And if I hear something different from Max McAllister, if he ever does a video on traction dynamics of where not to support an engine, one of these engines, then I will change what I'm doing. But Max McAllister is one of the ones I also follow. I follow very few people on YouTube, and I provide the in the description the links to their channels, or I tell you the channels that I actually follow. Those are the only ones I really follow. That doesn't mean I don't watch other people's videos. Those are the ones I just post. Those are the ones I follow. And see, look at the bloom. You can see Tennessee, we are blooming. And this is the road, you know, going to Ashland City. We call it Ashland City Highway. But you see the nice and cool in the shaded areas. The temperature dropped in the shaded areas, and then the temperature goes back up when we hit the sun. But anyway, I follow a few people on, very few people on the videos. And again, I'm still experimenting with my documenting my journey. You remember, for those of you that follow the channel, I'm reinventing myself. I'm retired now, and like I said, the end of this month will be exactly 1 year that I retired. Not familiar with these curves, so I'm being a little overly cautious. And so is everybody up here. Oh, great. Yeah, welcome to the South. We have tractor equipment in the middle of the road, and this is not uncommon for Tennessee. It's not uncommon for the South. And we can't live without the farmers, so I will never have anything negative to say about them. So anyway, like I said, as I do my remodeling projects, that's kind of what's been consuming a lot of my time. So I haven't been out. There have been good days, beautiful days to go ride, but then it was like, well, do I want to go ride right now, or do I need to continue working on my projects? And you know, I keep choosing my projects because I want to get them off my plate, so that I can go ride more often. So that's kind of what's going on. I have decided that I will start eventually producing some videos on flybys of cities and stuff that I go through, but we're not there yet. Again, I got to address this recall on this fuel pump. I got to address a few issues, get myself prepared. I don't think I think it was his name, FB6 Adventures, or yeah, you're not gonna that's just some traveling, right? You're not gonna see me like that. I hope I didn't overhype what I'm gonna do, because he's everywhere, and I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna go like that, but I do want to go to certain places, and so I think I'm gonna do some videos on like little flybys. Doesn't have any commentating or commentate. Well, I guess it's commentating is a word. Well, it doesn't have any commenting going on. It's just me riding with the open mic, on hearing the engine, hearing the bike as you ride through a town, hearing the sounds of the cities, and I would just call them flybys. But let me open my visor because we're moving very slow. But yes, these are nice curvy roads. For those of you that have been watching some of my videos, so you understand where I come from, the type of bike I come from, and you also understand that I don't refer to these things as twisties. That's not me. These are curves. I just can't say twisties, but I know that's the common terminology. But I have a feeling that we're going to wind up boring you with this truck, because I don't want to pass until these other people get around, because somebody will jump out. It never fails. Well, we're not in a passing lane right now anyway, but somebody will jump out, and it's very, very dangerous. Sometimes it's just best just to ride along, and after a little while, the farm vehicles usually find an area big enough that they can pull over, and they will pull to the side and let everybody by. They're very courteous. I don't know what it's like from where you're at, but let's look at this blooming. that's what I wanted to kind of point out to you, that you can see everything's starting to be in bloom. The Bradford pears, the most unstable trees in the planet, for some reason always split on people. They're beautiful, but you have some wind, they're gonna crack, split on you. It's not uncommon here, especially here in Tennessee. It's not uncommon to see half of Bradford pear trees still growing, the other half split away during a storm or something. Young lady walking her dog in her own yard, in a fenced-in yard. Walking your own dog in a fenced-in yard. Okay, I'm not going to try to figure out that. I'm not sure what that was about. If you have a fenced-in yard, let your dog go. But anyway, I don't want to see. Here's what I was talking about. See, it's the South. The tractor pulled over. He's not stopping at the store. He's just letting traffic go by. And after the traffic goes by, he will get right back on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, that's known as Southern hospitality. We have a lot of it here in the South. It's not like most people try to refer to. If you think of Tennessee, as we're driving by, please help yourself. Look at the videos. See, do you see trucks and cars with no wheels sitting on blocks in people's yard? I mean, here we're in the older part of the Ashland City part, and you still don't see cars jacked up on blocks. That's just those stereotypes of Tennessee, I don't understand them, but it's what people think in the South. They think everybody in the South got guns, and everybody got the vehicles in the yard jacked up on blocks. Well, I'm here to tell you, everybody doesn't have the vehicles jacked up on blocks, but everybody probably does have guns. That's what we do. But anyway, I don't want to drag this video out for a long extended period of time. I just wanted to give a quick update as to what I'm doing, why I haven't produced any videos lately, and do my famous, always give my shout out to Robert White. And yes, he got me out here on this bike today, because I watched his video posted, his video yesterday, that he was out riding in Texas, and I thought, wow, that's nice, let me do it. I got to get out there and put something out here. So that's what I did. I'm not going to keep this going. You just get to see the country. Look at Tennessee. This is the bloom. Look at everything is blooming. You can see all the colors, all the trees. Everything is starting to pop. And then the temperature will get hotter, and we'll be going through a lot of that. And then you'll be out here riding when it's 102 degrees, 120 on the asphalt. Then the next day it's 40, because that's Tennessee. See, nice little curves. I was going to end the video right then, but let's just look at these curves. Can't go very fast. There's vehicles in front of me, and these are blind curves. And these signs are all indicating that we're going to do some curbing. If they would just move these vehicles and they would get off. That's pretty. Okay, Robert White, there's your shot. Look at that. That is really nice. See the water out there. And we got more, but anyway, people, I don't want to drag this out. As I said, I just wanted to post something so you know that I'm still here, I'm still kicking, and I've got some things I'll be putting out soon. So just stay tuned, see how things are. Until next time, thank you for watching.